Hello and welcome to today's class. So today we'll be looking at a topic known as trigonometry. Trigonometry. What then is trigonometry? Now let me show you something. According to Greek language, tri means three. Gonia means angle. And then metry means science and the art of measurement. So from this we can define trigonometry. So trigonometry can be said to be the science and art of measuring triangle. The science and art of measuring triangle. Now, since we know that trigonometry deals with triangle, what then is triangle? A triangle is a polygon that has three sides and three corners or angles. Three sides, three angles or corners. So this is a triangle. Assuming this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now A is the length of this line from here to here. And then B is the length of this other line from here to here. While C is the length of this line. So a triangle is a polygon. This is a polygon that has three sides. 1, 2, 3. And three angles. Now, so we have one angle, two angle, and three. So assuming we have here to be theta 1, this is theta 2, and this is theta 3, which makes it three angles. Now, there are different kinds of triangles, or there are different types of triangles. We have one, scaling triangle. What then is a scaling triangle? A scaling triangle is a triangle that has three unequal sides. For instance, assuming this is A, this is B, and this is C. The length of A is less than the length of B. And then the length of A is greater than the length of C. So these sides are unequal. So a scaling triangle is an angle that has three unequal sides. And then two, we have isosceles triangle. What then is an isosceles triangle? An isosceles triangle is a triangle that has only two equal sides. So we have here this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now, so A is equal to B. The length of A is the same thing as the length of B. But then the length of C differs. The length of C is less than the length of A and the length of B. So only A and B are equal, that which makes it an isosceles triangle. And then 3, we have an equilateral triangle. So what is an equilateral triangle? An equilateral triangle is a triangle that has 3 equal sides. Take for instance, this is A, this is B, and this is C. So the length of A is equal to the length of B and is also equal to the length of C, which makes it an equilateral triangle. So, and the fourth one is a right angle triangle. Now, what is a right angle triangle? A right angle triangle is a triangle that has one of its angle to be 90 degrees. So, take for instance, this is theta 1, this is theta 2. Now, this sign shows that here is 90 degrees. So take note, whenever you see this sign, something like this, it means there is 90 degrees. So a right angle triangle is a triangle that has one of its angles to be 90 degrees. Now back to trigonometry. Please note this. In solving any trigonometry problem, there are 2 major formulas to be used. We have 1, Pythagoras theorem. Now, Pythagoras theorem states that hypotenuse squared equals opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Now, whenever we have something like this, remember, this sign shows that the triangle is a right angle triangle. So this is a right angle triangle. So we have something like this. And we have this. This is another angle. Assuming this is theta 1. Wherever this theta faces is opposite. Wherever the theta faces is opposite. And wherever this thing face is hypotenuse. And then this other side is adjacent. Now let me come again. Wherever the theta or the internal angle faces is known to be opposite. Wherever this 90 degree faces is adjacent, is hypotenuse, sorry, and the other side is adjacent. Now, assuming we have something like this, and then this is 90 degrees. This is theta 1. This 90 degree faces here, so we have here to be hypotenuse. This theta is facing here, so we have here to be opposite. And then this other side is adjacent. Also note that in a right angle or a right angle triangle, the longer side is known as or taken as hypotenuse. So now let me redraw the triangle. This is theta 1. This is angle 90. So we have here A, B, C. According to Pythagoras' theorem, hypotenuse squared equals opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Now, so B is the hypotenuse. A is the adjacent. And then C is the opposite. So we have B squared equals C squared plus A squared. And also the second formula you will be using when solving any problem in trigonometry is SOHCAHTOA. It is an abbreviation. So SOH means sine theta equals opposite all over hypotenuse. S stands for sine, O stands for opposite, and then H for hypotenuse. So here we have sine theta 1 equals, the opposite here is C. C all over B. And then K means cos theta equals adjacent all over hypotenuse. So here we have cos theta 1 equals A all over B. And then TOA means tan theta equals opposite all over adjacent. O for opposite, A for adjacent, T for tan. So we have tan theta 1 equals the opposite, which is C all over adjacent, which is A. So these are the major formulas to be used when solving any trigonometry problem.